Born on June 27, 1991, in the rolling hills of Kilgoris, Transmara, Stephen Letoo grew up in a humble, polygamous family deeply rooted in Maasai traditions. His father, a respected local chief, was a man of authority, firm yet fair, whose leadership inspired young Stephen to dream beyond the boundaries of his rural home. Even as a boy, Letoo's eyes sparkled with curiosity whenever he saw journalists on television. To him, they were modern-day warriors, bold voices standing before cameras to tell the stories of the nation. That fascination would one day become his life's calling. Letoo's upbringing was far from easy. He has openly spoken about his modest background, recalling days when meals consisted of cheap, sometimes even spoiled tomatoes, a reminder of how far determination can carry a person. Despite the struggles, his resolve never wavered. He attended Kabianga High School, where his passion for journalism began to take shape. There, he founded the school's first journalism club, giving a voice to students eager to tell their stories. His leadership in the club became a small but powerful spark that set the stage for his career. Later, he joined the University of Nairobi, where he earned a bachelor's degree in journalism. It was here that he honed his reporting skills, sharpened his voice, and learned the ethics that would later define his professional journey. Letoo's family background played a significant role in shaping his beliefs and personality. Growing up in a polygamous home, he witnessed firsthand the dynamics of traditional Maasai culture, an experience that later influenced his public advocacy for polygamous marriages. Though he has never publicly detailed much about his siblings, he has often expressed deep respect for his family and heritage, emphasizing the values of unity, respect, and cultural identity passed down by his father. Stephen Letoo's professional journey began with humble beginnings at Citizen TV, where he joined as an intern in 2012. His enthusiasm and dedication quickly caught the attention of his seniors. After gaining initial experience, he moved to KISS TV, covering political events during an election period, a time that sharpened his instincts for field reporting. In 2016, Letoo returned to Citizen TV, this time as a full-time journalist. Over the years, he rose through the ranks to become a senior political affairs reporter, a role that positioned him among Kenya's most recognized faces in political journalism. His coverage of key national events, from opposition protests to the West Pokot mudslide tragedy, demonstrated his courage and professionalism. His work earned him both admiration and controversy, hallmarks of any fearless reporter. In 2022, his career reached a defining moment when President William Ruto publicly mentioned him during a press briefing. The acknowledgement instantly boosted Letoo's national profile and social media following. By March 2025, his consistency and professionalism were recognized when he received the Most Preferred and Professional Male Mainstream Media Presenter of the Year award at the Consumer Choice Awards. Letoo's personal life has often drawn as much attention as his reporting. In April 2024, he married his longtime fiancée, Irene Renoy, in a grand traditional Maasai wedding ceremony held at Ole and Timama Stadium in Narok. The event was colorful, lavish, and widely covered by the media. Before the wedding, Letoo had publicly stated he would marry 2 wives, a declaration that aligned with his outspoken support for polygamy. However, when he married only Irene, it sparked public debate and backlash, especially among supporters of his men's conference movement. Accused of hypocrisy for abandoning his polygamy stance, Letoo eventually resigned as chairman of the men's conference, humorously citing pressure from the home front. Despite the criticism, he maintained his charm and humor, turning controversy into conversation. The couple later enjoyed their honeymoon in Dubai, and in June 2025, they welcomed their first child together, a daughter named Princess Nina Nilai Letoo. Letoo also has a son, Santino Leon Letoo, from his previous relationship with Winnie Nadupoi, which ended in 2021. Despite the split, he has remained a loving and active father, often sharing photos and tributes to his children on social media. Over the years, Letoo has been linked to other women, including social media personality Sasha Metet, though she later clarified they were only friends. He has also spoken fondly about his first love, a woman he dated for 5 years in high school before she moved to the United States. While Stephen Letoo's exact net worth remains unconfirmed, public speculation has placed it between Kenya shillings 500 million and Kenya shillings 600 million, with some sources citing a monthly salary of around Kenya shillings 800,000 from his position at Citizen TV. He owns a 6-bedroom mansion in Kilgoris, Narok County, reportedly built at a cost of Kenya shillings 8 million, which he proudly showcased in 2022. His 2024 wedding was also rumored to have cost up to Kenya shillings 70 million, though this figure likely includes social media exaggeration. Beyond journalism, Letoo is also known for his philanthropic work through the Stephen Letoo Foundation, which supports various community initiatives, a reflection of his belief in giving back to the society that raised him. No public life comes without scrutiny, and Letoo's has been no exception. His most publicized controversy revolved around his role as chairman of the Men's Conference, a platform that advocated for men's rights and supported polygamy. When he married only one wife, critics accused him of not practicing what he preached. His resignation from the role and his subsequent honeymoon in Dubai only fueled the irony further. In July 2024, Letoo faced another challenge when National Assembly Speaker Moses Wetangula banned him and fellow journalist Seth Olale from covering parliamentary sessions. The decision followed their coverage of the Occupy Parliament protests. Wetangula claimed their reporting endangered MP's security, a move that drew sharp criticism from media advocates who viewed it as an attempt to suppress press freedom. Letoo has also faced accusations of biased reporting, particularly regarding his coverage of the Mau Forest evictions, with critics alleging that he staged scenes to misrepresent events, claims he has never publicly addressed in detail. Earlier in his career in 2018, Letoo was among journalists allegedly assaulted by GSU officers at Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, JKIA, while covering the return of opposition politician Miguna Miguna. He later recounted how he was kicked and stepped on before being treated and discharged from hospital, a harsh reminder of the risks journalists face in pursuit of the truth. Through all the triumphs and controversies, Stephen Letoo has remained one of Kenya's most visible and outspoken journalists. His reporting style, bold, grounded, and unapologetically Maasai, has earned him both fans and critics. From eating spoiled tomatoes as a boy in Kilgoris to standing before cameras as one of the nation's most recognizable reporters, Letoo's journey is a story of resilience, ambition, and authenticity. Whether as a journalist, cultural advocate, or proud father, he continues to command attention, proving that sometimes the story of the storyteller is as compelling as the stories he tells.